my name is Nile8 and welcome back to another live stream. Tonight I'm here in my long-term survival world, and that is because I want to do a little bit more work on the mansion that is behind me here. I probably won't do much to the structure itself, but I do want to use a little bit of copper for the roof. I want the roof to look very similar to the roof on the pavilion in front of me here. Some of that copper is oxidized. I would like to build the roof over there with the already oxidized copper instead of waiting for it to oxidize and then waxing it. Because I'm realizing that's what I should have done for all of the copper grates here on the bridge. I'm gonna try to do something about that today. But yeah, I need copper oxidized for my roof of my mansion. And then, like I said, I want to try and do something about the bridge here, because since I've been working on the mansion quite a bit, some of the copper grates over here and also copper bulbs that are on the sides of the bridge, they've started to oxidize. Like, this whole section is the color that I want it to be, pretty much, except for these couple of blocks. This section right here, for some reason, is a little bit less oxidized. But this section over here is just like that other one that I showed you, where it's very oxidized. So I need to bring some wax over here. It's actually called honeycomb, but you use it to wax things. You know what I mean. And then I also need to take a lot of this copper here and place it around so that it can oxidize. I'm going to try and do that first. I might as well place some of it on top of the bridge here, and then I'll probably do most of it underneath the bridge. There's quite a lot of space down there, even though it's there's a lot of hills and stuff because we're in the mountain range. I can place some of the copper down there to oxidize. Also, randoms and Mr. Budgie, welcome to the stream. I should just grab like 9 stacks of this cut copper right now. I don't know why I have a bone and some rotten flesh. I don't really need that. And it's almost nighttime, so I should set down the ender chest. I'll grab my bed here, and we'll go to sleep when I'm able to. I forget how far these need to be placed apart for them to oxidize the quickest. I think I'm just gonna do like, we'll do 3 blocks in between. I think that should work. I don't want to accidentally do 2. I'll try to keep them 3 blocks in between. I guess if I make any mistakes, that's fine. Joe, welcome to the stream as well. Hello, hello. Glad you could make it. I think the next big thing that I want to work on the mansion is actually building all of the roofs. I have a lot of the walls in. They're not textured right now, it's just plain stone, which is very boring. That'll be fixed later on. But first, I want to do the roofs, which is why I'm trying to oxidize all of this copper. I keep accidentally placing them at 2 blocks apart instead of 3 blocks apart. I can't remember if it's like 3 or 4 blocks apart where they oxidize the quickest. I'll just do 3 because I'm pretty sure that'll be fine. But I know I definitely don't want them touching like this. I still don't really know what I'm gonna do about that. I'll probably just end up taking all of these copper grates that did not oxidize yet and just breaking them. A lot of them will fall on the floor underneath the bridge here, but then I can just like go down there and collect them. It'll be fine. And then I can place them apart like this so that they'll actually oxidize and put them back in the bridge, because I'm tired of the copper grates on the bridge not being oxidized to the color that I want them to be. I'm almost all the way across the bridge. This is almost a stack, placing these 3 blocks apart. There we go, there's a full stack. I won't be able to place all of it on top of the bridge for sure. I'm gonna try and avoid placing it on top of the copper that's already here, because I know that definitely won't help if they're like touching each other. I'm just gonna place it on top of the stone and the stone brick. And then of course I'm gonna need to wait in this area for quite a while for this stuff to actually oxidize, but placing it far apart like this should definitely help. I can go like a little bit further. Then I'll do another 3 blocks apart and go back this way. This should work relatively nicely. I'm not sure if like that will slow down this block right here from being oxidized. We'll see. We're getting down to the part that started to oxidize, actually, because I was in this area working on the mansion. I like this color so much better. It looks nicer. Oh, that one already oxidized. Perfect. We're on like the 3rd stack of copper being placed down now. If one of them already started to oxidize, then this shouldn't take too long. Random says, keep doing that. The copper needs to be green now. I don't want the copper to be green. I want the copper to be, this stage right here. which means I should actually pick up this block and replace it. Because this exposed cut copper is what I want the roof to be made out of. It's also the color that I want the copper grates to be. Some of them are already to that stage. That's what the roof of the pavilion is over there. And then I need to make the copper bulbs on the side of the bridge like that. They're already green because I've been in this area for a while. Do those oxidize faster or something? Wow, they're mostly green. So I'm gonna have to take my axe and strip off some of that, get it to the stage that I want, and then use some honeycomb to wax it. Because that's totally how you wax things. You use honeycomb to do it. Makes a whole lot of sense, Minecraft. Mix, welcome to the stream. You say hello, sorry I'm a little late. That's okay. No need to apologize. Glad you could make it to the stream. I can't place very much copper in this row because there's already the copper grates there on the bridge. But it's gonna be fine. I can place a couple here and there. Ooh, it's raining. I feel like it's always raining in my long-term survival world. It's always raining in the hardcore world too, but like, whatever. Oh, these are only 2 blocks apart here. Looks like I messed up at least one time. Oops. They're supposed to be 3 blocks apart, but that's fine, I guess. It'll work out. Should be able to place much more copper in this row. There's not going to be all those copper grates there. These ones are only 2 blocks apart too. Oops. Hopefully that doesn't slow things down. Oops. No, I didn't mean to break that stone. I'm gonna go all the way down here and get it. Activate my elytra right before I hit the ground and everything will be okay. I can go all the way back up here. And I think it's getting dark. I'm gonna need to go to sleep. King Boar, welcome to the stream. Say, it took me a bit, but I'm here. Glad you could make it. Also, Jason, welcome to the stream. King War says, I just realized how tall the ridge is. Yeah, it's pretty tall. It's up here above the clouds. It's one of my favorite things I've ever built. Took so long, but it was definitely worth it. Gotta place even more copper on this bridge to oxidize. I've done 3 full stacks so far. Working on the 4th. That piece over there is at the stage that I would like it to be. So I can go ahead and pick it up. Place down a different one. I've got 2 exposed cut copper. Making a little bit of progress already. Random says, will you just be trying to change the color of the bridge today? I want to work on that after I get this copper right here that's in my inventory is for the roof of the mansion. I'm trying to get it the color that I want it to be for the roof of the mansion. So after I place down the copper that I want to oxidize for the roof of the mansion, I want to kind of work on fixing the color of the bridge. So I want to work on both the mansion and the bridge today. Shouldn't take too long to oxidize these since I'm only trying to get them oxidized one stage. I've already got 3 that I've placed down on the bridge that are the color that I want. It's not too bad. Oh wait, make that 4. There's one right there. Oh, there's one over there too. It's like way down there though. I'm gonna also place some of these underneath the bridge. I've kind of run out of room on top of the bridge. I wonder if there's any more. There's one that right there. Cool, so it's not moving too slowly. Should work out great. I should put more of this cut copper in my inventory and then go underneath the bridge because there's plenty of land underneath there where I can place stuff down. I can place a couple of more up here. There we go. It's a little bit better. I might as well use as much space that I can find. Because I have a lot of copper that I want to oxidize. Should I try and put some in here too? Is that too much? I'll keep it out of the mansion. I won't put it in the mansion. All right. All kinds of land that I can use underneath the bridge. I don't know. It might be a little bit hard to place copper down here. We'll see. I guess I'll start like right here. I'll just do every 3 blocks like I did on top of the bridge there, which, wow, the bridge looks so good down here. I'm never down here to look at the bridge. And then the mansion also looks pretty good from down here. I really like this project so far. It's been really fun. I wonder if it'll be difficult to collect this up after it is oxidizing. I hope not. Because this is the biggest space I've got here. There's already so much copper in a little line. It looks kind of funny covering the ground. It's gonna look even more funny when I have more of it placed down. I'm not sure how much I'll need for the roof of the mansion. Alright, I kind of ran into a dead end. Start placing some copper here. Mick says, did you know peanuts are actually beans? I've heard that before, I think. Kind of an interesting fact. Oh my gosh, did you see that? That oxidized to the next stage immediately after I placed it down. I don't mind that. I'll just replace it with another one. Some of these oxidize really quickly, and then sometimes not so quickly. This one's done here. I think that's the first one I placed down. Yes, it is. I can place down a few more. I won't go up too far. A couple more of these have already oxidized though, so let's go ahead and replace them already. We'll get this moving faster, because they don't need to sit any longer. I've already got 10 of them ready to go. Are there any more over here? There's this one. Perfect. Oops, that doesn't go there. I think the sun's going down. I don't have my bed down here. It's all the way on the top of the bridge. I'm gonna have to go back up there. That's okay though, because we can see if any of the copper up there that I placed has oxidized. I'll just place a couple more of these copper blocks. One of them over here oxidize. Yay. Now let's go to bed. I need to get more lights on top of the bridge because mobs still spawn up here. That's one thing about the copper bulbs being oxidized so far, is that they do give off less light when they're oxidized. So I do need to try and fix that today. It's kind of why I wanted those copper bulbs to not oxidize very much, because they do give off more light when they're at a lower stage. I don't see any copper up here that's ready to be picked. Got a little copper farm going. Oh, this one's over here. This is ready to be picked. That makes 13. Ah, here's the 14th one. It's oddly fun. Oops. And place it in the right spot. Alright, cool. I can continue placing them below the bridge. I just gotta make my way down there. I can already see my little copper bits down here. It looks kind of cool. This one is ready to be picked. It left off like over here. Being on a hill is making it a little bit slower to place these down. But that's fine, I guess. Oh, this is only 2 blocks apart. Oops. That needs to be there. That's still only 2 blocks apart. Somewhere I messed it up. 'Cause this is 3. Oh. This whole line is messed up. Oops. It'll be fine. They'll just have to be 2 blocks apart right here because I made a little bit of a mistake. Mick says, happy little accident. For sure. We'll call it that instead of a mistake. I can probably fit quite a bit of copper here on this part. I'll make sure they're still 3 blocks away from each other. This is going into a cave. I haven't been in this cave in a really long time. I explored this cave in the very first episode of my long-term survival world where I actually had a microphone. I did a few episodes before I had a microphone. And so as soon as I got a microphone, I was like, I am gonna go explore a cave. It was a lot of fun. Alright, hopefully I can keep this row straight. Another one of these instantly oxidized. I just placed that down. I don't mind if I do. I'll pick that and place a different one down. And continue placing these down in this row. So many little bits of copper. Oh, one of those down there is like green. I definitely gotta pick that after I use my axe to make it not so oxidized. Alright, as I place down these copper blocks, though, it does look like I have been streaming for 30 minutes now. That does mean I am going to go on a quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on that 3-minute water break, I would like to mention that tips are welcome via paypal.me/annihilate livestream, YouTube super chat, and also you can become a member of the channel if you want access to custom emojis and a couple of other members only perks. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip, but if you would like to leave one, they are again welcome at paypal.me/annihilate YouTube super chat, and you can also become a member if you would like to. Anyway, I will be right back from a 3-minute water break. Alrighty, welcome back from that water break. We can get right back into placing some copper here on the ground to wait for it to oxidize. Before I place more, there's some down here that is already at the level that I need it to be at. So I'm just going to pick it up and then place a different one down. Perfect. Noah, welcome to the stream. You say, yay stream. Yay stream, indeed. Random says, yay Lily, welcome back. Yay, glad to be back. I'm glad that this copper is oxidizing so quickly as well. I've already got 21 oxidized to the level that I want them to be oxidized at. And I have not placed down nearly all of the copper that I want to place down. So I'll just continue to place it down and pick the few that have decided to oxidize. And this should work perfectly. Mars Monster, welcome to the stream. Good evening to you as well. Glad you could make it. Oops, I didn't mean to place those down. I was just trying to eat some bread. I gotta pick this up because it's ready. Is there anything down here? Oh, this one. So these go pretty quickly. So placing them 3 blocks apart is definitely beneficial. I like that. These are already starting to oxidize. I might just be able to pick the ones that I already have placed down and not make any more new rows. Random says, did you drink plenty of water, you goofy? I did drink plenty of water. I think it's almost nighttime again. I'm gonna have to go on top of the bridge again. I did not bring my bed with me. I should have. But that's fine. I have some copper up there. Why are these 2 blocks apart again? No. I don't want to mess that up. Alright, that's fine right there. I can go ahead and replace just a couple of these. This is working so quickly. I like it. Gotta go up here and go to sleep before monsters spawn on my bridge. It's not as bright as it should be because I let the copper on the sides oxidize too much. There's some on the bridge that's ready to be picked as well. That is perfect. I should be able to get a stack of this relatively quickly. I'm already at 44, and that's 45 right there. I already see 2 more. Oh, I need more of that in my offhand. This is such a long bridge. I was able to fit so much on top of here. Still going. Is that all of them for sure? I see one more right here. Awesome. Rawl Grunt, welcome to the stream. You say, hey, why are you collecting so much copper? This structure right in front of me here is a mansion that I'm working on building, and I want the roof of it, it's not going to be fully copper. I want the roof to look like the roof over here on this pavilion building that I have, where there's basically an outline of copper. So, I need some copper to be oxidized. Not sure how much it's going to take, so I'm just going to try and oxidize a full shulker box. And I will probably use this stuff for other builds as well, so if I oxidize too much, then it'll be completely fine. I'll just use it for something else. There's already a ton down here that is ready to be picked. I didn't even place these that long ago. Didn't mean to activate my elytra. What the heck was that? Every once in a while my spacebar gets stuck because honestly I don't have the nicest keyboard. And I activate my elytra when I don't really want to. I need 2 more, and then I've got a stack. So close. I can definitely see 2 that are ready to be picked. There's another one right here next to me. There we go. 1 full stack of exposed cut copper. Perfect. This one's a little bit too oxidized. Don't really see any more. Oh, except for that one that's right in front of my face. There we go. Let's try and make another row. There we go. Those are far enough apart. Mr. Budgie says, I love your builds in Minecraft. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like them. There's a cave right here. It's an interesting opening to a cave. I do not want to go down there. I hear a skeleton somewhere. There must be cave underneath me here. There's lots of caves underneath this mountain range here. It's like a huge cage system. I've explored some of it, but not all of it, I don't think. That's a pretty good amount of copper placed so far. It's pretty repetitive. Might be a little bit boring to watch, but I'm having fun. Arthur, welcome to the stream. Hello. Glad you could make it. Oops. Accidentally placed that copper in the wrong spot for a second there. How did this one over here oxidize so much when I was like just over here? It went 2 stages already, and I looked away for like 2 seconds. There we go. It needs to be that stage. And apparently I need another stack in my offhand. I've placed down quite a bit of this stuff. Random says, you're picking grapes. I guess maybe they could be grapes. It's a copper farm though. I'm picking copper grapes. Here's more over here. There's definitely no way I'm gonna be able to fill this entire valley. That would look insane if I did though. It's already starting to look kinda crazy with all this copper spaced out like this. Hold on, is there any more that I can grab real quickly before I go up to sleep because the sun is going down again? And then, of course, I can check on the copper that's on the bridge. Some of that has probably oxidized too. There's so much of this stuff out here. Alright, let's go to sleep. I don't want monsters to spawn up here. It's honestly not very much light. Raw Grunt says, what country are you from? I'm from the United States. The bridge looks kind of crazy with all of this copper placed here. Hold on, what does it look like from the sky with all of this copper here? There's only 4 rows. Spaced 3 blocks apart. Now there's so much copper going on. Because there's the grates and all of this stuff. There's still a few more that I need to pick. Random says I'm picking copper berries. I guess so. Ross says, were you saying sleeping in Minecraft or ending stream? I was saying sleeping in Minecraft. I was referring to the sun going down in Minecraft and then having to go and sleep because I didn't want monsters to spawn. I already slept because, slept. That process is pretty quick here in Minecraft. Going and sleeping. I usually stream for about 2 hours. So I won't be ending for a little bit over an hour now. Oh, there's another copper right there that needs to be picked. I think there's another one down here. Alright, back down here. It looks like everything on the bridge is all good. There's a couple more coppers that need to be picked down here. This is working out really well. I've got a little over a stack and a half. We're coming up on 2 stacks. I definitely need more than 2 stacks for the roof of the mansion over there. But we're getting there. This one is too oxidized. Random says, pick as many copper fruits as you can. I definitely will. I need so many copper fruits. It's definitely going to make it easier to build my roof, because if I build the roof and then wait for it to oxidize, it's going to take so long. I've learned that with the bridge, and it's not evenly oxidizing, especially since my bridge is so big. Like, I have half of it that it's oxidized mostly, and then the other half is still, like, weird. Well, it's not weird, it's just the regular copper color. I don't like it for this build I'm going for, though. I don't think the bright orange looks good on this. I like the exposed one better. If I can stay mostly on this half of the bridge, it would help with the oxidizing of this half. Because most of it that's oxidized on the bridge is just from working on my mansion. So this whole half over here is still bright orange, and then that half over there is more green. Drawmaster, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Random says, hey Lily, let's say I have a friend whose mob farm isn't spawning any mobs to farm. Why do you think that is? And it's definitely not me that it's happening to. Oh, okay. It depends on what kind of farm it is. Like, what mob farm is it? Is it one with a spawner like that you got from a dungeon, or is it one where you're trying to get a specific mob spawning? Because depending on what it is, there's a lot of different factors that could maybe make it not work. If it's just a simple mob farm with a dungeon, let's say you found a zombie spawner in a dungeon, if there's no zombies spawning in there, maybe it's too bright. If there's any kind of light going into the room at all. Again, I don't know what kind of mob spawner it is. Or mob farm, I mean. Random says, no, it's a creeper farm in the sky above an ocean. I'm not sure why your creepers wouldn't be spawning in the farm. I have one that's in the sky above the ocean, and I get creepers spawning in there, but I also get spiders spawning in there. It's a little bit annoying. It kind of ruins the rates of the creepers a little bit. Yeah, I have no idea why. Like, again, I said earlier, like, maybe it's too bright, because the creepers do, like, we all know they only spawn in the darkness. I'm not good with, like, farms and stuff. I'm the wrong person to ask for advice on farms. I just follow a tutorial for the farm and then I do it. I know my creeper farm, like, it's built out of tinted glass so that it stays dark in there, but also I can see in. Rawl says, put carpets in a grid to disable spider AI. I do have carpets in a grid. It only stops them from spawning a certain amount. Like, if I didn't have carpets, then there would definitely be more spiders in my creeper farm. I know, like, when you build a creeper farm above the ocean, like, you've got to stand in a certain place AFK in order for them to spawn. Are you in a little pod a certain number of blocks above your farm so that you get the best spawning rates, randoms? Because I know a lot of farms kind of rely on stuff like that. I don't know what tutorial of a creeper farm that you're following, or if you made it up yourself, maybe. There's a lot of different things that could make it not work. Rawl says try gas farms. They also drop gunpowder. Honestly, a gas farm sounds so much more difficult than a creeper farm. I don't really know how that would be easier. They do drop gunpowder though, that is true. I do not know how that would be easier in any way though. Random says, no, I'm in front of the place where you can kill the creepers. Okay, yeah, that's why the type of design matters. Like, I don't know what type of design of creeper farm you made. There's a lot of different designs. Like, the creeper farm that I made, I don't kill them. Some magma blocks kill them. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, there's so many, like I've said, so many different things that could make this farm not work, and I don't even know what the farm looks like, so I can't give you advice. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I could possibly give you advice in this situation. Because there's so many factors that I just have no clue of. And I've also, I've never claimed to be the one that is the expert on farming in Minecraft. So, yeah. A lot of these are oxidizing, like, as soon as I'm placing them down. It's so cool. I've already got a little bit over 2 stacks of this stuff. Rawl says, I didn't see the pickaxe in offhand until now. Definitely Java. The pickaxe is in my main hand. The main hand is the right hand. And then I have some copper blocks in the offhand. But yeah, this is Java edition. Sorry, oh, I do see you ask that in chat now. I didn't see that before. This is Java edition. I prefer Java. There's more copper way up here that is oxidized. Get over here, copper. Alrighty, as I'm picking more of this copper here, that is Oxidize. It does look like I have been streaming for a tiny bit over an hour now, so I am going to go on another quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on that 3-minute water break, I would like to mention that tips are welcome via paypal.me/annihilate, though they are also welcome during, via, the YouTube super chat, and also you can become a member if you would like to. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip, but if you would like to leave one, they are of course welcome at paypal.me/annihilate, YouTube super chat, and you can also become a member if you would like to. Anyway, I will be right back from a quick 3-minute water break. Alrighty, welcome back from that water break. We can get right back into placing some copper here. I've got a little bit more of this just regular cut copper in my inventory to turn into exposed cut copper. There's actually a little bit that I've already placed down that is already oxidized, so I might as well pick it up and replace it down. Anyway, before the water break, Drawmaster asked, how long have you had this world for? This world was created on the release of 1.18, which was like, I believe that was November 2021. So it's been a while that I've been in this world. It's been 4 whole years. I didn't really have all of the materials to start making videos when I first made this world, so I didn't start making videos until about 2 years into the long-term survival world here. Rawl says, why were you holding water bucket in that vid? Because that right there was a water break. It was a 3-minute water break that I do every 30 minutes. I thought it would be funny to hold water buckets in the little video. I like doing a little water break every 30 minutes because it gives me a chance to drink some water without the screen being just completely blank and me not saying anything. And also, it gives me a tiny little break from my screen. I think it's kind of cute to have the little water buckets in my hand in the video. And it also gives you guys something to look at while I'm away. And I try to update it every now and again too, so that it's not the same thing every single stream. It usually is the same thing for a while though. I think this is where the skeleton noises are coming from. Yeah, there he is right there. Go away. Maybe I can place his torch there. Random says, but shouldn't it be an actual water bottle that Minecraft already has? Isn't it funnier with a water bucket, though? I think it's funnier with the water bucket. I keep accidentally doing these 2 blocks apart. Wait, what happened? Oh, that's what happened. It's fine. Can't be bothered to fix it. There's probably quite a few of these oxidized by now. Yep. Perfect. Dang it, I didn't mean to accidentally take a layer of the oxidation off of that. We're gonna wait even longer. I meant to do it on that one, but not the one over there. A little bit of a oopsie. Oh, this one's like super oxidized. I just need the first stage. also need the bed here in Minecraft because it is dark. There's probably all kinds of these on the bridge that are ready to be picked up. I've almost got 3 stacks. 3 stacks is not really all that much, but it's better than nothing. And as I'm placing down more to oxidize, there's some that's oxidizing. It's going way quicker than the way I placed them, the copper grates here on the bridge. Which reminds me, I still kind of want to try and fix that. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I might just have to like sit AFK in this area. I'll have to do that anyway as I get all of the copper blocks for the roof of the mansion done. Definitely gonna be easier to have it oxidized to the stage that I want it before I build the roof. Aster, thank you so much for the super sticker of $2. Thank you so much for the tip. I definitely appreciate it. I don't see a single other piece of copper that is oxidized enough. There we go, there's that one. Now I can place more. Wow, that's quite a big copper field I got going on. Looks kind of cool. There's a lot of them ready to pick, so I might as well do that. Drawmaster says, have you ever thought of releasing your own merch, like a plushie, stuff like that? I have definitely thought of releasing my own merch. I just haven't done it quite yet. I've only been doing YouTube for 2 years. So I've definitely got plenty of time to release some merch. I've been thinking about that a lot recently. I just haven't done it yet. Because stuff like that does take time. I just recently even, I'm just recently able to even link something like that to my YouTube channel. So it's kind of a recent thing that's on my mind. I definitely know I want to do something water break related, like maybe a water bottle or a sleeve that goes on a water bottle. Thought of a lot of different things over the past couple of years. It's just that, again, merch takes time to make. Esther says the time is now, I say. Yes, I know the time for merch is now, but like, it takes time to make. I can't just snap my fingers and have merch done. I can't just do that. I wish. I'm snapping my fingers right now. Maybe you can hear me. The merch is not done as I'm snapping my fingers. I know, merch would be fun, and I definitely am working on it. Don't worry. Oh, there's a creeper. No. Go away, creeper. Don't explode. No. I didn't run away fast enough after I hit him. Whatever. I'll just place down the dirt that he dropped when he exploded. That's good enough. Random says, yes, we heard you snapping, by the way. I did it right next to the microphone. I might not even have to do another row of copper here. I might just like place it, like, keep replacing it, I mean. I've got 3 stacks already. We're working on the 4th one. As I go around here and pick up some and replace it, it just keeps oxidizing. Some of it's oxidizing too quickly. Like, there's ones down here that are green. I don't need them to be green. Random says, can you snap with both fingers or one? When I first tried to learn how to snap, oops, I clicked that too many times with my axe. I'm gonna have to wait. Anyway, when I first tried to like learn how to snap, I did it with my pointer finger and my thumb, which is super weird. The normal way to do it is your middle finger and your thumb, I think. So I can do it with my pointer finger and my thumb and my middle finger and my thumb. I can also do it with my ring finger and my thumb. It's just a little bit quieter when I do it that way. So I can snap with my pointer finger, my middle finger, and my ring finger. It's loudest when I do it with my middle finger because that's the finger you're supposed to snap with, I'm pretty sure. Random says, I can only do it with my right hand. Oh, I can do it with both hands. On all of those 3 fingers that I described. I'm definitely better at it with my right hand because I'm right-handed, but I can do it with my left. Esther says, maybe for merch, a couple ideas. You can do small plushies like the ones Minecraft does, and also you can make an aluminum water bottle with your Minecraft character on it. For merch, I'm probably going to stick to things like t-shirts with maybe my Minecraft character on it. I might be able to do a water bottle with my Minecraft character on it, or maybe something that says water break. Plushies is definitely going to be something that's more on the expensive end for me and you guys, the consumer. So I don't know about plushies quite yet. And I definitely want, like, the merch that I do, I want it to be handled mostly by somebody else. So I probably will not have the ability to easily design my own plushie just the way that I want it. As cool as that would be pretty difficult and pretty costly to do. So I'll probably stick to things like sweatshirts Maybe long sleeve shirts, t-shirts, maybe a hat, a water bottle. Could be easy. I can do water bottle, or maybe a sleeve that goes on something to make a water bottle. Definitely whatever I release, I want it to be good. And I want to work with a trustworthy company. There's a lot of figuring out to do because I can't do it all by myself. If I did do it all by myself, that would be even more figuring out. Esther says, I gotta get a purple sweatshirt from you. Yeah, purple sweatshirts, like the color of the eyes of my Minecraft character, definitely something I want to do. That would be cool. Esther says, please make it purple or black. I'll probably be able to have lots of different color options. So yeah, purple and black will definitely be on the list. Sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats, stuff like that. It's pretty easy. John Master says, and you can have posters that are originally signed by you. That sounds like a fun idea. I could potentially do some posters. Would anybody buy a poster that's signed by me? I don't know. I'm just me. But I guess, if you would want that, I could maybe do that. I've nearly got 4 stacks of this stuff oxidized. I definitely need more. So I gotta place more. There we go. There's actually officially 4 stacks. I can work on the 5th one. And there's so much of this stuff placed down. It's oxidizing so quickly. I gotta start trying to place down another row. Oh. Gotta get out of this cave here. It's not really much of a cave. It's kind of one. Oh my gosh, are the pillagers up there? What are the pillagers doing up there? Well, they're probably looking for me, but why? Go somewhere else. Let's place more of this copper right here. Get it oxidizing. So difficult to place this all down because the land is so like weird. It's because I'm in a mountain range. Well, the valley of a mountain range. There's so much different variation in the levels of the land. I don't know, is that the right way to say it? That's how I'm gonna say it. There's literally not a single part of this that is flat. It's crazy terrain over here. Alright, as I am placing down this copper here, it does look like I have been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes now, so I am going to go on another quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on that water break, I would like to mention that tips are welcome via paypal.me/annihilate, also YouTube Super Chats, and if you would like to, you can become a member of the channel if you would like some custom emojis and also other members only perks. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip, but if you would like to leave one, they are of course welcome at paypal.me/annihilate, YouTube Super Chat, and also you can become a member. Anyway, I will be right back from a 3-minute water break. Alrighty, welcome back from that water break. We can get right back into placing copper down on the ground here to oxidize for the roof of my mansion, which is way up there, above the clouds. So yeah, let's continue placing the copper down here. This one's already oxidized, so I guess I'll do that. There's even more already oxidized over here. Random says, hello Lily, missed you and your copper picking. Hello Randoms. Glad to be back from the water break. There is so much copper picking to do. Need to get enough for the roof of my mansion. It's not the whole roof, it's just an outline, so that helps. But it still probably will take quite a bit of this copper stuff. Hopefully you can turn this exposed cut copper into stairs and slabs, because I am definitely going to need to do that for my roof of my mansion. Wow, is this over here fully oxidized? I don't need it to be at that stage. Quit oxidizing so quickly. Drawmaster says, from where you are, if your elytra was to break, how would you get to your mansion? Do you have a pathway? The way to get up there is the elytra. Unless I'm over at my main base, I can get to the mansion from my main base without needing the elytra. And I mean, technically I could climb this mountain up there. But yeah, from this spot right here, I don't have anything yet because I haven't built anything down here yet at this level. So the elytra is the only way that I have from here up there. And it is quite a long way up. Good thing my elytra is at about half durability. I've still got plenty of flight left. It would suck if my elytra broke and I had to like climb all the way back up there. Because that's the only way up. Oops. Random says, this wave too high for me, not gonna lie. It's not too high, it's just slightly above the clouds. It's perfect. It's a great spot for a bridge and a mansion. This is definitely one of my favorite builds that I've ever done in my world. The bridge is slightly ruined right now because of all of the copper on top, but it's fine, it's only temporary. I got some more that's oxidized up here, so I might as well pick it up. So much copper picking. I don't think I see any more of these that are oxidized. I'll make my way all the way back though, just in case. And then we'll go back underneath the bridge where I was. Got almost 5 stacks already. Doing pretty good. I gotta place down more of it. The more I have placed down, the more chances I have of one of them oxidizing. Like this over here. That's pretty green. I don't need to be green. There's so much of this copper that's ready to be picked. Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna get around to placing another row of it. Random says 10 stacks minimum. I don't know. I got almost 6. Well, I mean, I'm almost working on the 6 stack. There's 5 stacks right there. So here's the first piece of the 6 stack. Probably not gonna make it to 10. I definitely have at least 10 placed down here ready to be oxidized. There's a lot of copper down here on the ground. I'm gonna try and place more down. I started with 9 stacks of these cut copper here, and I placed those all down, and then I grabbed another 9. So I've placed down like 18 stacks. That's quite a lot. I've just got waiting to do. Quite a lot of waiting. That's fine. Okay, this is as high as I'm gonna go with that. There we go. Even more copper to oxidize. This one I just placed down is already oxidized. Oops, not right there. Okay. That's the most efficient way to do it anyway. Random says, Lily, will you go overtime today? I don't know. Maybe. I might. There's definitely a lot more copper that I would like oxidized. It'd be cool to get that. I have a lot placed down here. So basically, as I pick the ones that are oxidized and replace them, the ones that aren't, more are just gonna be oxidizing. So I can just kind of endlessly pick these up now. See how many of these I can get. Random says, call me crazy, but is the stream like muting or something? Aster says, yes it is. I don't know, is the audio weird? I'm not noticing anything weird with the audio. Are you guys? Weird. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't hear anything on my end. I did have a problem with the mixer that I'm using recently. I know that I need another one. I've just saving up the money to get it. I need to buy one. Joe says, sounds good to me. So I don't know, is there something wrong or is there something not wrong? Don't scare me into spending $180 on a new mixer, please. If this is working fine, then it's working fine. I don't want any weird, like, muting at random moments, though. I wasn't noticing that. But I guess a couple people were. Are you still noticing it? Please let me know. I'm trying to consistently talk. I'm not noticing anything weird. Joe says it sounds fine again. Yeah, thank you. I think it does sound fine. Random says, I think it's okay now. I don't know what's going on. Weird. I don't know what was going on either, but I hope it's not a problem. I would like for the setup that I'm using right now to last a little bit longer. I know I do need a replacement for what I'm using, though. Drawmaster says, maybe bad Wi-Fi, no offense, though. Definitely no offense taken. The Wi-Fi provider that I have been using recently has not really been the best. We've been having problems with the Wi-Fi going out, but honestly, I didn't see any problem, and I don't really know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, I think everything's fine. Ah, there's a spider on my bed! Dude, nobody likes a spider on their bed. I gotta go to sleep so that doesn't happen again. I don't know what to do with this string and spider eye. I don't really need it. Alright, anything up here oxidize so that I can pick it. It'd be cool if it was. There we go. Anything else that looks like this one right here? This requires a lot of running around, but it's working pretty well. An automated system for aging the copper like this, I know it's possible, but I think it's more fun to do it like this. The automated way of doing this is also, like, it's not completely automated. At least the one that I've seen. I think Pixel Refs made it. And, it also takes up a lot of space. Because it has to be spaced out. This is working just fine for me. Probably gonna be plenty more down here. It's ready to be picked up. Venom says, I'm kind of surprised you actually spent the whole stream just oxidizing copper and picking them up. Me too. I expected to kind of have a little bit of time to address the bridge a little bit. Technically, I am addressing the bridge just by being in this area. Because the longer I'm in this area, the longer... the more that stuff up there will oxidize. But yeah, this is definitely necessary for the making of the roof of the mansion. This is nice that I have so much of this already oxidized. Cookie says, I think if you go to the Nether, it works faster. Really? I didn't know that. I had no idea that was a thing. I might Google that after the stream here. Not that I don't trust you. But, I've never heard that before. I want to see if that's true. Oh, wait. That oxidized right when I picked that up. I don't need it to be that stage, though. So there we go. If it works faster in the Nether, then, like, honestly, that's so fast, because spacing these out like this, even just 3 apart, I don't even think that's the most efficient way to do it. I think it might be faster if I do 4. I'm just kind of unsure, so I went with 3. But yeah, this is working pretty fast. So if it did work faster in the Nether, that would be cool. I could do a little bit of this in the Nether. If I do this for another stream, I don't know. I've got quite a bit oxidized, and I do have quite a bit placed down. Random says, what will you do tomorrow, Lily? I'm not quite 100% sure yet. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so it's possible that we could see another snapshot. There's no way for me to know for sure, though, if we'll see another Java Edition snapshot. So if there is one, I'll do a live stream about that. But if there isn't, then I'll have to find something else. Maybe terraforming in hardcore, or I do want to figure out more of the windows on the mansion. I also, of course, mentioned earlier The copper grates and also the copper bulbs on the bridge have been bugging me with how they're not very evenly oxidized, so I might make an attempt at fixing that. Still kind of unsure on what to even do though. So we'll see what I do tomorrow. Plenty of options. I've got 6.5 stacks of exposed cut copper. What a nice sight to see, honestly. The more I walk around this area, the more I see that are ready to be picked up. Some of them, like, they're oxidizing so fast that I have to take 2 stages off. I definitely should have done this to all of the copper grates and the copper bulbs that I put on the bridge. I'm regretting doing that, but it's fine. I can fix it at some point. Cookie says, no, copper doesn't oxidize faster in the nether. It's faster if they're 4 blocks apart. I kind of thought maybe it would be faster if they're 4 blocks apart. 3 blocks apart is just fine, honestly, though. If I place any more, I should do them 4 blocks apart, though. And they'll oxidize faster. But 3 blocks is also working. Some of these are accidentally 2 blocks apart. Most of them are 3 blocks. It gets, like, gradually faster, I think. Like, I could place them like this, too. And it would be slightly faster than them all being, like, connected. There's many different ways to do it. There's many different ways to do a lot of things in Minecraft. It's what I love most about Minecraft, honestly. There's so many different ways to do so many of the same things. It makes a great game. Finally, I've got 7 stacks now. Not quite the 8 or 10 that Randoms was asking for earlier, but it's close. It's close enough. can't stop picking up the ones that are ready, honestly. Are there any more around here? It's getting dark out, so I should probably go up to my bed and sleep. I can get a couple more, though. Random says, I guess that's also okay. It better be okay. I've been working hard. Hey, there's no monsters on my bed this time. Perfect. I like it when that happens. There's a few bits of copper up here on top of the bridge that are ready. So I'll place down a fresh copper block. Let's cut copper blocks. Go away, zombie. Nobody likes you. I don't want that rotten flesh in the grass block. I don't need those things. Alright, I think that's all of the copper on top of the bridge. If I walk back this way, I might get a couple of more. I've done so much copper oxidizing tonight. Totally worth it, though, to make the building of the roofs of the mansion a little bit easier. There's 5 roofs in total on the mansion. And that'll make up one big roof. It's gonna be so fun to build. I got to place down 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, almost 17 stacks of copper. And I was able to collect almost 7.5 stacks of exposed cut copper. It's pretty good. All of the other stacks are placed down there and up here. So, I'll probably do another stream, getting more of this oxidized. I should start with at least a shulker box of it oxidized before I start building the roof. I have 3 shulker boxes total of cut copper. So, there's definitely quite a bit of oxidizing to do. Anyway, though, I have been streaming for a little over 2 hours now, which does mean I am going to call it a night. If you liked tonight's stream, don't forget to leave it a like and also subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and hit that bell notification icon so that you never miss when I upload videos and also when I do live streams here on my channel. I've been trying to live stream Monday through Friday recently. I used to only stream on Tuesdays, and every once in a while I'd do a bonus stream, but lately I've been doing lots and lots of bonus streams, so if you don't want to miss out on those bonus streams, definitely make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification icon. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this stream, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!